Item response theory is a paradigm for the design, analysis, and scoring of test questionnaires and similar instruments measuring abilities, attitudes, or other variables. It's a theory of testing based on the relationship between individuals' performance on a test item and the test taker's level of performance on an overall measure of the ability that item was designed to measure. There are many variations, or should I say models, of this theory, but today we're going to focus on graded response model, or GRM in short. Specifically for today, we're going to show you how to analyze your Polytomous data using GRM approach in RStudio. Should you haven't figured it out yet, RStudio is an open source data analysis software which we're going to use today. Okay, so what we're going to do first is run the software and make sure that all the packages we'll need have been installed. The packages we'll need are LTM, MSM, and Polycore. Should you haven't installed it yet, you can pause the video here and install it first. After that, what we want is to run the LTM package. You can type library LTM in the R script box on your top left screen corner and then run it by clicking the run icon or press Ctrl plus enter. If you succeed and everything runs smoothly, you should see the command you typed written in blue in the console box beneath the script box. Next, we want to load our data. To load our data, we gotta first set our working directory. To do so, type in the command setwd and then enter the working directory you desire. Then to actually load the data, type in data left arrow -read.csv and then enter the file name, header equals true. To check whether the data you've just input is correct or not, you could type in the command dim data, head data, and str data. These commands will show you the number of participants and items, the score of first 6 items, and the answers of first 10 participants. You could continue by typing in the command descript data. And what this command does is it will show you the descriptive statistics of your dataset. Okay, moving on. What we want to do now is to calculate the correlation values of each items in our dataset. To do so, type in the command rcore.test data, method equals Pearson. Now, to actually analyze the values of your discriminants and others, type in the command out left arrow -grm data. To actually show the values in the console box, you want to block the word out, then run it. After that, type in the same command but add a little twist in it by constraining the discriminants values to be equal. Type in the command out to left arrow -grm data, constraint equals true, and do the same steps just like before. Then you want to type in the next command, which is ANOVA out to, out. So now we can compare which one is better than the other one. What you want here is the set of values closer to 0, because the closer it gets, the better. And since the first one is better than the second one, we'll stick with the first one. After that, we want to check the fit of 2 or 3-way margins for our data. So type in the command margins out. It's very important to know whether there's a one-to-one relationship between each one of our items. You can type in the command summary out or cof out to show you the values of the discriminants and others for each items should you want to check it again. To see the plotting of your item response category characteristics for each item, type in the command plot out, lwd equals to, type equals ICC. To scroll through each item, simply press enter in the console box. Then if you want to see the plotting of your item operation characteristics for each item, you can type in the command plot out, lwd equals to, type equals OCCU. Just like before, to scroll to each item, simply press enter in the console box. To compute the factor scores of your GRM dataset, type in the command factor.scores.grm out. Then, to compute the amount of item information in specified range as a whole, type in the command information out, C, and then enter the values of your desired range. But remember, if the range is too small, it won't be able to show you the whole information of your dataset. So please be rationally generous with it. Let's say here I want the value to be 10, so I should input -10, 10. But now, say you want to check the information of a specific item, then the command you should type is information out, C, the values we've agreed on, -10, 10, items equals, then enter the value of the specific item you want to check. Let's say here 10. And voila. Yeah, I think that concludes all the basics you'll need to analyze your data using GRM approach in RStudio. I do hope you find this video somewhat useful. Until we meet again, I guess. Yeah, cheers mate.